Hello everyone, Pallytime here, and welcome back to the A through Z with the last character on the list! His name is Zul'jin, Tazdingo, and he went through a lot of changes recently. They redid his talent build a little bit, made the major version of Zul'jin a little bit more viable, and then nerfed it into the ground with 4 separate talents being affected. So it seemed a little heavy-handed to me. But some of his talents that were mandatory on Zul'jin before are now incorporated into his base kit, which makes him very, very interesting. You have 2 distinct paths you can go down, or a hybrid of the 2, and guillotine is better than it's ever been before. So if you want to assassinate some targets while you're at low health, this is a fantastic way to do it. It's capable of dealing a ton of damage. Now, which one of these we're going to use, I don't really know yet. I have a build in mind, but it's not set in stone. We'll see what the enemy team is up to today. My nose is so itchy. That Q is way too fast. Way too fast. What did you get me into? Way too fast. Happy New Year's, YouTube. You may not be that far off, actually. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be pretty close. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on Brax's Hold Out. Please go healing hat build. Please. Oh, thank you, Abifer. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to be a really weird game. A really, really weird game. Thrall. Solo top? Or do I solo top? I don't want to solo top, that's for sure. Looks like he's just going to walk forward. Okay. Alright, looks like it's going to be Jaina. Good work, Thrall. We're going to go for Headhunter at level 1. This was reworked. Previously, this used to give you vision of enemies that you have killed. Which was honestly, I think, kind of cool. And I might actually like it in this game. Instead, we're going to go Headhunter. The new Headhunter, rather. Zul'jin attacks against each enemy hero permanently increases damage dealt by 2%. I said attacks, I meant takedowns. So whenever we get a kill, it's going to be increasing our damage by a pretty significant number. Then, on top of that, what else does it do? After getting takedowns on every enemy hero, basic attack range is increased by 1.1. So it makes us a little bit longer range. Not too much, not a crazy amount. But we can poke at enemies a little bit easier. What a clusterfuck of a first fight, boys. That was a little ridiculous. That was a little ridiculous. So I want to go ahead and open up on these guys as much as we can. Especially if they're just standing still like that, we could deal some pretty considerable damage to them. If you've never seen Tazdingo before, then there is a void in your life that is missing. Formerly, he was one of my favorite auto attack heroes, and I don't know why I drifted away from that. I've been trying to figure out as I was sitting here prepping for this video, you know, going over his changes, why did I fall out of love with the Dingo? I really don't know. I can't tell you. He's so fun. His Q ability marks enemies for increased damage, so we kind of deal critical hits to them. Our W ability is the twin axes. Whenever we throw these out, they are going to spin in a circle, dealing damage to anything that they hit, and as you saw there, they can deal damage twice. Here, let's turn on our trait and try to do some stuff in here. Well, I gotta go this way, I guess. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. We're gonna heal, and that won't be a problem, right? Ah! I got her! That was terrifying. Okay, so he has some new talents in here too. This talent here, his level 4, all focused around his healing. His E ability is what heals him. He plays the sounds, the music of his people. He bangs on the bongos, and it makes him feel better. I'm actually going to go for Troll's Blood. I don't normally go for Troll's Blood. I would, in fact, recommend going for some other talents here, especially if you're going to go for Guillotine, which we still have the option to do, by the way. But because we don't have a support, I just wanted to be able to take care of myself, heal myself back up a little bit. And an important part of playing the Dingo is understanding how Berserker works. You sacrifice your health with each attack, but with each attack, you also gain more attack speed. So he cannot win that. No matter how hard he tries, he cannot win that fight. Now, unfortunately, we did have a Valera rotating down to kill us. If Gul'dan drains our health away, it's only making our attacks faster. We can swing more. We can hit harder. And completely erase anybody who tries to sit down and trade from existence. Tracer coming in with the Pulse Bomb is going to take down our Jaina player. And now, Tracer trying to deal some good damage to the Nova as well. But which one's the real Nova? I guess she already knows. I guess she knows that she's going to make it out of here. Did she go untouchable? She did not. I can do it! Yeah, trade with me again. Trade with me again. I'm fine with this. Oh, no. Okay, we're okay. We're all right. We're all right. We're not okay. Hopefully Nova will be able to take him down. I'm trying to trade a little bit too hard. Like, when Dingo came out, he was my favorite character to play in duo queue. So much fun. I know I say this so often, but it really reigns true for me for certain characters. But a support can elevate a Taz Dingo in ways that is you can't just find in other characters, right? Tracer, Tassadar, one of the strongest combo. Oh, Princess, how could you miss that? A Tracer Tassadar, one of the most fearsome combos in the game. Well, like a Dingo Ariel, I think it's just as scary. We are going to go for Arcanite Axes. This is another stacking mechanic on Dingo. So whenever we hit a hero with our twin axes, our twin cleave, it's going to scale up our damage as well. So not only every 5 auto attacks we get, did I explain that part yet? We have this thing. Every 5 auto attacks we get against a hero, we gain more damage. Now every time we hit someone with the cleaving axes, we get more damage. So if we have a support, if we have a strong front line, then our ability to just sit in fights and continue to scale up to the stars is unprecedented. And Dingo's really one of those characters that could scale up to infinity, it seems like. It seems like he could just go until the ends of the earth and there's no stopping him. Like his damage could get so high. And I think that's so rewarding. And it makes it really feel good when you have a great game. But at the same time, it feels pretty crummy when you have a bad game. Like when you do get interrupted all the time and get killed by a Gul'dan who just happened to hit you with one corruption over the wall, and your team doesn't have any way of actually sustaining you in that. You know, that feels shitty. That feels really shitty. But we've played games before where I think on Rank Win over on the Squadron channel, where we were like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pick 3 supports in this game for no real reason, and we're just going to see what happens. And the enemy team drafted a Taz Dingo, Zul'jin, and we didn't think anything of it. We were like, yeah, whatever, okay. But he got to the point where, like, every auto attack was like a bomb going off, because our team, of course, wasn't very high on damage, as you might suspect with 3 supports. So every single time he auto attacked, it was like a truck. It was seriously insane the amount of damage he was able to scale up. And I think it's so rewarding that Heroes has characters like that, because for a while, every character kind of had a ceiling. You know what I mean? Every character was, you know, you could get certain builds where characters get really good. Even like a untouchable Tracer build. You could scale your damage up quite a bit, but there was always a cap to that. And Dingo isn't affected by that cap. He just keeps going. He just keeps scaling. He just keeps getting better. And I think that's so cool. Granted, we have other characters like that in the game now, like Chromie, who can kind of finish off her quest, but then keep scaling up into infinity and do some fun stuff like that. But still, I think Taz Dingo is fantastic. So we do see Valera up above us. She's going to be going for this point, we can assume. Our heal is on cooldown. Our twin axes are on cooldown. It looks like she's actually rotating back up top. We just need to keep an eye on that. So if she is taking that over, we can rotate back down. We went for Taz Dingo at level 10, which allows us to become immune to death for a short time. So in these situations where we are scaling up our damage and we are just ripping through enemies like it ain't no thing, we're going to be able to survive even longer and maintain our ability to just wail into people and deal monstrous amounts of damage for even longer. Also really, really good to counter things like the Pulse Bomb of Tracer, which is capable of doing large amounts of damage. Looks like we are going to be able to grab the objective and have that push the top lane. We do have our trade on right now. So every time we auto attack, we are going to be losing some health, but I just kind of wanted to help this minion wave push in here before the objective got here. Just a little bit if I could. Most of the friendly team is defending down to the bottom lane, so I am feeling a little vulnerable up here. I am feeling a little worried. We'll go ahead and heal ourselves and immediately get hit with all of the spells of Ghoulish Daniel. Now, he can actually defend this really, really well if he was alive to do so. We do take him down with the help of Nova very, very quickly. I'm going to go ahead and pop the dingo. Couldn't tell you what I'm hitting, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough. Falira with the smoke bomb was... No, I got her. Never mind. She's right there. I didn't think I killed her. Ended up swapping over to trade. Maybe the minion wave killed her. I don't think I did. But I was going to hold my ground. I was going to fight for as long as I could. Just pop the dingo and die like a man. Die with some dignity. I think it's so cool. I think it's so fun. Seriously, just playing this character again is making me really, really happy. I'm not even playing him well. Not even playing him well, but it's making me really, really happy. Now we have some interesting options here at level 13, and I just want to stress that you don't have to play Dingo as an auto-attack character anymore. The mage build is viable, the mage build is good. Even though it was nerfed, you were still perfectly capable of completely carrying games with it if you enjoy it, if you like it. But we are going to go for basic attacks grant move speed, which should allow me to shoot and scoot and chase after our enemies a little bit better. Should allow me to stay in combat, and also in certain situations actually allow me to disengage as well. As this mercenary camp dies, we're just going to heal, grab the regen globe, and we should be up to a pretty respectable health again. With the top hat of Abathur, it definitely helps our effectiveness of clearing those camps. We do see Thrall engaging on the enemy team here. Let's go ahead and engage as well. The Horrify is going to fear me away. I think my axes cleaved that camp a little bit. I do want to engage on this still. There's the dimensional warp. I think... Oh! There we go. There we go. Do we have anything else? Is anyone else still here? Anyone else want a piece of this? Yeah, Tracer, get a piece. That's right. You better get out of here. Valera rotating around this way. Now she decided to back up. All right, before either of those burst me down, I am going to heal back up to a respectable health range. That's so fun. I really like this character. I really like this character. It's a good time. I hope that shows. We are level 14 to the enemy team's 12. I'm just going to take away some more of their vision here with these walls. No reason to keep them up if we don't need them. We do still have our trait turned on, which is going to be lowering our HP. It may seem counterintuitive to you to lower the HP of a character you're trying to like carry with, a character you're trying to deal damage with, but the amount of attack speed that it gives you far outweighs the penalties in most situations. So you're able to just completely destroy the health reserves of an opponent. I don't think I can engage on that, boys. There was a juicy looking Hanzo down here, though. Where'd he go? Friendly team wants to take this, so I'll help them do that really quickly. It is a little risky, but we should be able to burst it down, no problem. Oh, there's the Hanzo. Lyra down. Hopefully slow this guy. Got him. Oh, I was pressing R. I swear I was pressing R. With that kill on Hanzo, we completed our Headhunter quest, so we have 10% damage increase, and remember our auto attack range is also going to be increased as well. The friendly team does take over that bottom shrine. After chilling up top, he honestly could take that over no problem too, but that's okay. Gul'dan slowly pushing that lane forward. I really do think Abathur could just kind of waddle on over there and take that over. But that's okay. That's okay. Hopefully, Jaina is making her way over there right now. Yes, she is. Everyone on the enemy team has respawned. We do have the 2-level talent advantage, though. And... oh, that Horrify was terrifying. I think he's okay. I think he could... No, never mind. Valera with the silence. I was going to say, I think he can actually chain his abilities in there and be just fine. We might be able to come in and clean up the rest of this. Good precision strike is going to stop Hanzo from retreating, but then using his trade, he's going to get out no problem. We are rapidly getting the objective, so I'm just going to go ahead and start this mercenary camp so we can have this push with our minion wave as well. As normal mercenary camps do on pushing objective maps, this will disappear if you don't take it or don't start fighting it prior to the objective being taken. So that is going to help us down here. Hi, Tracer. Tracer, don't fuck with me. All right, don't fuck with me. You don't have the health to do that anymore. You need to get out of here. I'm not going to be using my Berserker until I feel like I'm really trying to go in for a kill. I'm not trying to do too much yet. Maybe we'll do it now. Yeah, you gotta go! He's lucky. I saw that last axe trail off into the dimensional space that I don't understand. He's lucky. Alright, we still have it on. I'm gonna finish off the building. We do have Dingo if we need it. There. Oh, I was silenced! Oh, the Valeera silence stopping me at the last moment from being able to turn on my ult so I didn't die. I mean, let's be honest, I was way overextended anyway. I was just asking for that death, but still, I thought I could take someone down with me. The Horrify being used on both Jaina and Thrall are going to lead to both of their demise. Nova trying to finish off a kill in here. The Earthquake is getting kills! The Abathur copy of Thrall is cleaning up! Now I've seen everything. Now I've seen everything. Wow, look at him go. Look at him go. Clean the Abathur, Thrall, copy, clean up. I mean, generally speaking, there's no reason a Thrall Abathur can't be good, but you just don't see it very often. How often do you see both of these characters in the same game? I just look over at chat and it says, this match truly has it all. Oh god, we've died so many times. Oh no. Oh no, I didn't know it was that bad. I thought I was doing okay. Yeah, where are you leashed? I'm right here. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't leash for no reason. I don't think I can... The silence! The eternal silence! Fuck it. I didn't want to use my ult there, but I'm not going to die to this bomb at least. Feels bad. Dude, that 2.75 second silence on Valeera is so hard to deal with. It's such a long silence. Oh my god. All right, so we don't have an ult, but we do have our lives. And that's pretty good, if you ask me. Looks like the enemy teams... Oh, hello. The enemy teams... Hanzo's just going to jump over that wall to get out. We'll regenerate a little bit of health here with our E ability. Nullify the corruption damage that we just received. Now, we do have our whole team together, and we do have the Hat of Abathur here. So, I mean, we could try to gank Tassadar. He is Tassadar after all, so he's going to get away. But we could try still. Never mind. Might be able to get him. Might be able to get him if he uses that dimensional shift that early. Beautiful. Well, we're silenced and feared again, boys. Looks like we're just going to be taken down, but a beautiful Ring of Frost is going to catch them. The Earthquake follow-up is going to stop them from leaving as well, and we trade our life for the life of the enemy Tassadar. Now, this should be a kill on Gul'dan, as the objective is coming up once again. We have a 3-death enemy team on our hands. 3 members of the enemy team are dead. Get the objective? No, are they pushing for core? How ballsy are we feeling, team? We do have the fire bats. They're going to be moving in on the core as well. That 3 fucking second silence. Trying to use that on our Jaina. She's going to be okay. The Abathur top hat still healing her up. Abby, get the objective. While we're doing this, he can get that to secure it. Never mind, we good. Never mind, we good. Good game. Nicely done, nicely done. This was my first time playing Dingo in, I think, 6 months. It's been a long time. It's been a really, really long time. But that made me so happy. I had so much joy after that game. He's just one of those characters that just feels so good to play. Now, I used to play Tryndamere in League of Legends. I was a Tryndamere main. Blitzcrank, Tryndamere, Twitch, and Cho'Gath where my main go-to. So a lot of the same hero design choices went in here, except of course we're a ranged character. So I think it's just a little bit of nostalgia harkening back to my League of Legends days by playing this character. If you want to play along at home, sorry, I just closed the talents. We went for Headhunter into Troll's Blood. Now, I do like the idea of Amani Rage, but I would definitely want another support with me. Oh, and Katarina. Chat just reminded me. I do like Katarina, too. Li Ming doesn't quite do it for me, though. I don't know. She just never has. Arcanite Axes. Tazdingo. Then Eye of Zul'jin, I think. Isn't that what I did? Into the Let's the Killing Begin. And I would have gone for Armani Resilience at level 20, which would have allowed us to heal while we were in that Tazdingo state. So, I cannot stress how much better this character is on a well-balanced team where you can actually get in there and stack your damage up indefinitely. In quick match, it's so scary. There's just so much damage and everybody running everywhere, and it's hard to get behind someone that'll protect you. But that was really, really fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And that ends our A through Z stream on the list, our A through Z videos on the list. We still have to do Cho, and we still have to do Gaul. We'll be doing those another time. Thank you all for watching. Don't worry, if you're watching the video, it'll probably be the next day. But if you're watching the stream, we're done with heroes. It's hot as fuck in this room. I need to turn the AC on. None of this leave it on for 5 minutes and then start up another video. It's way too fucking hot. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. That was so fun.